Hello everybody, today inshallah we are going to revise unit 5, your workbook, page 40, vocabulary. Exercise A, read the text and circle the correct answer. Did you know that on off average you forget about 80% of the medical information the doctor might give us? في المتوسط, it's on average. This fascinating information came to light as a result of a study carried out نفذت by Utrecht University. What's even more interesting is that almost half of what we think we remember is wrong. Why do you think this is? Well, it isn't as complicated as addicted as ليست معقدة طبعا complicated as you may think. You see, going to the doctor fills most people with rage or an anxiety. It's an anxiety طبعا, يملأ كثير من الناس ينتابهم كثير من القلق. And when we are really nervous and stressed, we are more likely to focus on بركز على the diagnosis, التشخيص, rather than the treatment, أكثر من العلاج. Therefore we know what's wrong with us. نعلم ما هو ليش what's wrong with us, إيش المشكلة with us, but have no idea what to do about it. Here are some good tips to keep in mind. شوية إجراءات لازم نضعها في ذهننا when seeing a doctor. Always write down an important information. دون أي معلومات مهمة. What would be even better, أحسن من كده, is if your doctor agreed وافق to record your consultation. انك تسجل له اللي هي الاستشارة بتاعته. لو وافق يعني this way you can replay عشان تقدر انك تعيد تشغيل the advice النصيحة at home where you are more likely to stimulate ولا absorb it كي تستوعبها. absorb it. If you believe the situation is serious, لو يعني تعتقد ان الموقف خطر, or you are really worried, seek ولا doubt the help. ابحث عن المساعدة of a family of your age, a family member. seek, دور على فرد من أفراد العيلة يكون معك. just ask them to accompany you, خليه يصطحبك, to listen in case يستمع للدكتور. this way you can be absolutely ولا separately sure. بالطريقة دي أكيد طبعا تكون متأكد إنك about what the doctor has told you إيش قال لك, and avoid falling into the same كي لا تقع into the same trap في نفس الفخ that most people اللي أكثر الناس بيقعوا فيه that most people do. He'll complete the sentences with the correct words from the box. My father is a very person, شخصي, he is always fair, راجل عادل, and sensible. yes, reasonable, يعني ذو عقل, راجح يعني, reasonable. Just because someone is it doesn't mean that they are happy. After all, money cannot, مش عشان واحد غني طبعا wealthy غني. It's إيش كده to think that you can have everything you want in life. It's naive طبعا, naive to think, قلناها قبل كده, naive to think that you can unrealistic زي ما قلنا, حاجة غير واقعية انك تعتقد انك you can have everything in life without making any efforts, ماشي, دون اي جهد, انك تاخذ كل حاجة في حياتك دون اي جهد to achieve your goals. Mr. Thompson's sons, اولاد Mr. Thompson, also aid to the family business طبعا, contribute, ودايما يجي بعدها to, I'll contribute to يسهم فيه البزنس بتاع العيلة. My idea of, إن فكرتي of bliss, عن السعادة. قلنا bliss means happiness, is having ice cream on the beach on a hot day. منتهى سعادته إنه يأكل آيس كريم on the beach على الشاطئ في يوم حار. This building has got all the appropriate facilities for the, يعني في كل المرافق اللازمة for the disabled, للمعاقين اللي هم الhandicapped. disabled, the disabled or handicapped, دول المعاقين. okay. A recent ايش ان استطلاع حديثا أظهر that 75% of the residents من السكان are in favor of the plan مؤيدين للخطة. A recent طبعا survey اللي هي استطلاع حديث. Can you please ممكن لو سمحت تعملي this photograph to my CV ترفق هذه الصورة بالسي في طبعا attach ترفق. Working on a computer all day شغلك على الكمبيوتر طول اليوم can be هذا شيء مجهد for your eyes. شوف كده strenuous قلنا بتيجي معنى مجهد وبتيجي معنى مطلوب demanding. They now live in كده comfort بيعيشوا في سعادة غامرة أو relative نسبية relative comfort اللي هي راحة نسبية. This new house is much better than their old one. بيتهم هذا أحسن بكتير من بيتهم القديم. Having many كده positions إن اقتناء كثير من البوزيشنز. What's positions؟ اللي الممتلكات طبعا الماتيريالز المادية أو الملموسة doesn't necessarily bring you happiness لا يجلب لك السعادة بس. This building is in a terrible إيش هذا المبنى حالته طبعا state اللي هي حالة سيئة جدا. It looks like it's going to collapse كأنه راح ينهار collapse. That's exercise B. Go to the opposite page. Exercise A. 41. Here complete with the prepositions as you have studied زي ما درست حضراتكم قبل كده. We have some adjectives عندي بعض صفات followed by يجي بعدها adjectives. Familiar for example متعود على أو مولف على أو familiar with. Ashamed خجلان of. You should be ashamed of your mistakes. بنسميها ashamed of خجلان من. Serious about. Are you serious about moving to England nowadays? جاد فيه. Different from the twins. التوأم are different from each others. مختلف عن. Proud. You should be proud of your son. ينبغي أن تكون فخورا بابنك. Proud of. فخور به. Curious about. Okay. عنده فضول طبعا. Everything في كل حاجة. Curious about. Popular with. مشهور به أو محبوب من. بنسميه popular with. Capable of. I think my elder brother أخوي الكبير is capable of taking أو looking after my son while I'm away. وأنا برا. Capable of. Don't say capable. It's capable of. قادر على. Okay. Here exercise B. Complete the adjective the sentences with the adjectives and the prepositions from the previous exercise. من الexercise اللي فات حط الصفة مع حرف الجر المناسبة هنا. Young man, you should be أكيد أخجل من نفسك yourself. Talking to your classmates like that is unacceptable. Yes, ashamed of. ينبغي أن تكون خجلان من نفسك. Ashamed of yourself. Talking to your classmates تحدث مع زملائك like that بهذا الأسلوب is unacceptable غير مقبول. Looking back on his life بالنظر لحياته he was quite his achievements طبعا proud of فخور بإنجازاته achievements. Fast food restaurants اللي هي مطاعم الوجبات السريعة are very كده young people طبعا هي شوف كده ايش popular with محبوبة جدا لدى الشباب يعني young people. Daniel isn't كده computers at all. That's why he asked Khaled to help him. طبعا هو ما هو مولف على الكمبيوترز على الإطلاق مش متعود عليها زي ما بيقولوا عشان كده طلب مساعدة من خالد. Although they are twins بالرغم ان هم توأم they are completely فهم مختلفون عن بعضهم البعض. مختلف عن yes different from. I don't believe you aren't كده ماني مصدق انك you aren't what happened last night. You aren't ما انت عارف طبعا. Curious about what happened. قلنا curious about عنده فضول يعني مش معقول يعني انت ما عندك علم ب what happened last night. Don't worry Brandon is كده looking after يقدر ياخد باله من the business while we are away. طبعا يقدر على اللي هي capable of. Are they ايش كده taking part in the marathon race? Are they serious about جادون في taking part in في المشاركة في the marathon race اللي هو سباق الماراثون. Circle the correct answer. هنا الايديومز المصطلحات زي ما عارفين حضراتكم درستوها قبل. All the evidence كافة evidence الأدلة about the murder عن حادثة القتل اتضحت أو ظهرت much later than the police had expected. Put to light ولا came to light? Yes, it came to light. I have والله متردد about whether I should accept the offer. هل أقبل عرضهم or move to England? Yes, have second thoughts. يعني متردد. My grandmother find it really difficult. صعب إن هي إيش come into effect ولا come to terms with the loss. تتأقلم على the loss فقدان her son أو husband. Why don't you tell me what you are really thinking about? ليش ما تقول أنت بتفكر فيه؟ تعالى فيما تفكر. Come on, a train of thoughts ولا a penny for your thoughts. طبعا خدنا تركيب سابقا. A penny for your thoughts اللي هي فيما تفكر. Eric's mobile phone جوال إيريك came to light ولا came in handy والله كان مفيد جدا last night when he had a puncture لما حصل طبعا سيارة بنشرت عليه and had to call for help. كان مفيد قلنا came in handy. The children العيال were very frightened by the story even though بالرغم من انها كانت ايه طبعا صعب تصديقها. make believe قلنا خيالي. it was believed مع انها كانت خيالية. The new government that came into الحكومة اللي تولت السلطة came into power ولا came into effect made many changes. came into power اللي تولت السلطة. Here exercise D. Use استخدم الكلمات اللي هي on the right. طبعا rewrite the sentences in reported speech using the correct form of the verbs given here on the right. If you don't stop making noise, I'll call the police. يبقى Martin threatened to call the police. Martin threatened هدد to call. والأهم في الموضوع إن كلمة threaten هدد يجي بعدها to call the police ويعمل نقاط. I'm afraid I won't be able to be there on time. Tom. يبقى Peter told Tom what كلام غير مباشر. Told Tom that he was afraid he wouldn't. قلنا I am but he was. قلنا I won't he wouldn't be able to be there on time. يعني أنا حاولت I am but he was و I won't but he wouldn't. وكملت عادي. Sit down and be quiet. Mr. Harris told the students. Mr. Harris ordered the students to sit down. لازم أقول to. Ordered the students to sit down and be quiet. Rob said to Kevin, I called you as soon as I got home last night. يبقى Rob explained to Kevin that شوف كده I called يبقى he had called him إنه كان اتصل عليه as soon as he had got home. احنا دايما بنقول got تبقى had got. called تبقى had called. قلنا last night تبقى the previous night أو the night before. Sir, get out of the car and give me your driving license. اطلع من السيارة انزل واديني الرخصة. The policeman asked the man to get out of the car and give him his driving license. I asked the man to get out. Yes, yes, sir. Well, to get out of the car and give me تبقى give him his driving license. If I see Jackie tomorrow, we will go shopping. يبقى Kate said that if she saw Jackie the following day, they would go shopping. بدل see تبقى saw. وبدل tomorrow تبقى the next day. Your parents are arriving tonight. Okay, Brenda. Dina told Brenda that their husband or her husband. So شوف هنا your parents تبقى إيش her parents are تبقى were arriving this تبقى that night. أو tonight. هي عندك tonight مكانها that night. Please open a window because it is so hot today. She begged me to open the window because it was so hot that day. شوف كده. She begged me to open a window because it was so hot that day. Okay, that's all today, and see you next time inshallah to complete workbook. My greetings. تحياتي لكم.